Hi. Hello. Good morning. It's time again for another hour of Minecraft, and we're going to do it all. Everything. I didn't get my timer started. I forgot because I was doing more audio setup, and I sure hope the game audio is actually working this time. Let's see. Timer. Also, Minecraft has changed. This was not the way it was yesterday. It was just the dirt background. So that's new. Interesting new update here. All right. Let's play our selected world. Get started here. I hope my... Okay. What? Did it It better not have cleared all of my freaking stuff, because the freaking... Do I have... Yeah, no, I've still got all the achievements that I had. Hold on. Are blocks laid? No, okay. We're good. We're good. I'm just crazy. I got all the audio and stuff fixed up from yesterday because there was no in-game sound. And if there was, it was quite quiet. But also all of my volume and stuff was wrong. So we're gonna have to make sure that everything is the way it should be. Just a little quiet. All my texture packs are wrong too. Programmer art and the programmer fix. Ugh. I don't know why everything changed. That might have been the texture pack when I was in the pause menu. That might have been it. Or when I was in the world load menu thing. Alright, so what did I want to do today? I don't have a plan for today. I'll probably just work on my house some more. Oh dear. I seem to have left some dark spots in my house. Oh, that guy hurt. We're just gonna keep working on my home. More things that need fixing. Ugh. I'm so sorry. So I'm in love with this little thing right here. I don't know why I like it so much, but I do. It's really good. Well, this is technically this is still day 108, right? We're gonna sleep, start our next day. Just to make it easier on myself. This one starts with day 109. That way I don't have to be like in the editing trying to figure that whole thing out. So, I almost want to make the top floor wrap around, but I also don't want to like ruin the whole hill aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? Like I want this part and then I want a part here, but I don't want to kill the hill. So what if I do, like, because this whole thing's getting reworked. I don't want the whole thing's not going to be built out of cobblestone anymore. You know, never mind. I'm gonna not do that. I thought about building a tower here and then a tower there and you know, all of that kind of thing. Sneak toggle. There we go. That's better. I thought about building a tower there and a tower here and then, you know, they'd be twins and all that, and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't do that. I mean, it would be really cool, but also, let's not do that. Okay. Kind of looking at the house, thinking it could be more castle-like. lots of thinking here. I'm gonna have to start making moves here soon. I might have to cut down these trees and be able to give myself a good look. I'm gonna do that. Start with a little land clearing. Also need to decide where I'm gonna put all my animal farms. Because those are going to be moved. What if I put them back behind the house? Like that little tunnel thing that I built yesterday? What if I make that like the farming area? Or the animal farm area? Because obviously I have a private grotto in there. A private garden, a private farm there. And then I'm thinking about making that a giant wheat field. Big old wheat field over here, this whole thing. So all the villagers are going to be moved. They're going to be moved down to the villager area. Although it would be nice to populate, so I might just take 2, put them down in a breeder, and then, you know, these are my original villagers. They did good for me. They deserve their freedom. But the rest of them, they will be born into slavery, and that is where they will live. Down in the hole. But anyways. So, just trying to separate things out into districts, kind of get an idea. Go a little more function over form. Or form over function here. This also gives me all the spruce wood that I would need to build said house. Ugh. My poppy texture pack isn't working. My Poppies to Roses texture pack. Why? I'll have to fix it later. They must have changed. Either there was an update, or I messed something up. Because I was working on a little secret side project going on. Not really a secret side project. It's the next. It's a 100 days video plan, and you'll find out about it later. Although not many people watch this that would watch the 100 days, so that 100 days video might actually come out before this 100 days video, because I'm an idiot and don't know how to film correctly. My first 100 days video is just. It's a lot of work I'm gonna have to do because I was talking the whole time and it's one file, which now I have the ability to, like I was talking about yesterday. I have them all separated out. I can do anything with them now, but man, I'm a yapper. So there just might not be any in-game audio for the first 100 days video. It might all just be, and if there is, it'll be while I'm talking and there's music going. You learn. You live and you learn. I wish I had started learning sooner, but what can you say? Also, for this other 100 days video, I don't have to talk the whole time, which is nice. Like, really nice. I can just play the game and then and voice over it later. Which, who knows? This series might become that if people start hating the voiceover and the videos just don't do good. There's no point in uploading every hour unless people start liking watching them. We'll see. Already? Holy crap. My chest of building items is getting a little full. Might be time to organize. Okay. But what I was thinking was I'd take all of my animals here. Take them through the house. And I put them here on the back side of this. And I put them like here. Like I would put them somewhere in a field back here maybe. Although this is extremely cramped, so I don't know about it. Because I would want to flatten this off. Down to the height of this if I was going to do animals back there. When honestly I could just flatten this down to this level here and move the animals back. Just move them to here. Honestly that wouldn't be bad because then I can do like sheep farms around the edge here. Either that or like make this whole area into the animal field. So like I would do this number on the walls to where they couldn't get up, and then I would just make the front a fence. I think that could work and look pretty good actually. And then that way all of the animals would be like free roaming. They would free roam in the area rather than have to be contained in a fence. There's too many what ifs going on right now. I need something solid. I am trying to do some reframing of all of my structures and stuff, but I think I'm gonna work on the house. I think I know what I want to do with the house, so we're gonna work on that. We're gonna tear this whole sucker out. Goodbye, house. We'll go sleep. So then the next day, which is 109, no, 110, 110, not 110. 110. Alright, this house is going to be bye-bye. Goodbye, house. Tear it all out. Just tearing my house down, singing a song about it, because I don't know what else to say. And on day 1010, I tore my house down. A whole chunk of it is missing now. That's great. Start narrating what I'm doing as I go. It saved me time in the long run on writing scripts. Too bad I'm not that smart. Ah, here we go. Here's a better line to use. And on day 110, I tore my house down. I had big plans for this one. There we go. That's a good line. That's a good line right there. Practice my narrating. Storytelling a little bit. This house had served me well. But it's time for it to go. I think I'm also going to tear the staircase out. The staircase has been kind of a... It was the first thing I built in this world. But it's time for it to go. No longer is it here. I'll build something in its place. Probably another staircase of a different design, different blocks. But it was kind of an aesthetic choice that I made that I'm moving on from, we'll see. Okay. So now we have the whole front face of my abode torn off. So we've got 2 floors, the height of 2 floors. What if I build a tower here? Yes, yes. I like where I'm going with this. Oh dear. Alright, guys. Put all this wood in here. Put my bed down. Sleep by the furnaces. Let's set my respawn point for when I die. Yes, I understand it is hardcore. I cannot die. Come on, guys. It's a joke. Okay, we're going to take a stack of spruce logs out because that's one of the early things I'm going to be using here. Grab some stone for some stone brick. Come up with a new tower design here. Because whatever tower design I come up with for here is the same that's going to be on the other side. Okay, I'm going to have to start using the silk touch one, so that means we're going to go repair it here with you. I need stone brick, and in this excavation project, it'll be wise to take advantage. So I could go classic, like, well, how far out is that? I need to go a little bit farther. So, to make a square from here, just like that. So we've got, like, the classic square tower look, which I think I could get behind. Honestly, super classic, super nice. It might be the play. The only problem is the staircase on the inside, but I could just do the ye old centering windows on it would be hard. We're gonna go one size up. The interior 3x3. Maybe I can center windows on it. Bigger tower makes it easier. I want the two towers to be the same height but at different levels, so like however tall this one is, I should have counted. We're gonna count the next one. I kind of like that. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 blocks tall. We'll go 15. Just to make the tower part taller. I will build it. I will be building a. I keep want to call it a pulpit, but it's not a pulpit. It's a. I cannot, for the life of me, remember what it's called. The big thing on the top of the castle that does the things. Like it's gonna go. It's gonna have the little. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's gonna have the things on it with the things on the thing. Hopefully I didn't go too tall with it, because it might look goofy from the ground. finish the front, at least. Just that way I can get a good view from the ground here. Kind of like it. It is a bit square. Now don't get me wrong, it's a bit square. Sorry guys. I know. That's just who I reminded myself of. I'm sorry. It's not a good thing that reminded me of that, but you know. Anyways, it's a bit square. But I think with the completion of the rest of the base at different levels, like different planes, plus adding like windows and details, it'll work itself out. It also might be a bit tall. Okay, we're gonna go repair my silky smooth here. AFK here for a little bit. Let it fill up with zombies. This is the boring part of these hours. You know what? I have a better plan. I have a whole lot of pumpkins and melons. You know what we're gonna do? A whole lot of trading with villagers. Oh dear. Yeah, I have a lot of pumpkins and melons. Holy crap. And there should be a lot more in here too. Oh dear. I need to start making more farmers here. Actually, it might be worth finding the melon recipe. They don't have an autocraft for the melons? Thank goodness. Yeah, that was worth it. 100%. Also doing some curing wouldn't hurt. Don't worry, man. My dogs were just barking. Had to go all silent mode. You know, I realized I did record 2 hours where I just didn't talk. That's gonna be really nice for the editing process. It's gonna be really nice. This 4 stacks of stone brick here and get started on the actual design of the house. So front face of the building go here. Front door of the house also goes here. Standard the way it was set up before. Ooh. Yes. Let's grab some more wood here. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Sorry about that. Go check on some things around the house. Okay, so with this, do this number, and then I think I want to set it up like this. That. And then the door will be on the back side here. Something like that. Oh no, it needs to be in the frame on this side, like that. There we go. And then that makes the door 3 blocks tall. It doesn't, from a distance, it doesn't, you know. I think it's a lighting issue. If I put torches behind it, in front of it. Why is the lighting so funky here? Where did you come from? Ooh, free iron. I'm kind of liking it. Needs windows for sure. And it's 6 blocks, so we could do like this style of window. Hold on. We could do like that style of window. Problem is it doesn't really seal good. I could also use doors for it as well. That'd be funny. Hold on. Let's see. That would need to be like here. That is the problem with using doors like that. Unless I did do the... And that way they can be opened. I can open my windows. I'd love to do glass in them, but I would have to do like a double thick wall and put the glass behind it. I just like this because it keeps the continuity with the hallways being all the same height. My 2x3 doors. I kind of like the window doors. From the inside it's a little awkward, but I think I could like cover that up by doing this number. Like just make the whole top of the ceiling that. You know. Kind of digging it. It does feel like it needs another tower, like here, exactly here, but just... I kind of want to do an awkward, like, offset kind of castle thing going on. Go with the shape of the landscape, the way it kind of lays itself out, lends itself to. This would be the inside of the castle. This also would be inside of castle. I'm gonna do that for now. Just give myself an idea of what the walls would look like. Although I can just like leave this extruded into the house or into the castle and then do that number. Like, get rid of this whole chunk over to the edge of the wall on that side. At least I could give myself another 4 blocks. Let's try that. Another 3 blocks. So, like, the edge of the... That feels better. The question is, do I build a wall here? Or do I build a tower here? I think I'm already giving myself, like... tower there, and then a really tall tower here. That almost might be too awkward. Okay, so hold on. Let's see. If I start my tower, because I would want the wall, like, here-ish. Because I don't want to fill in this hole too much. If I do it there where it would need to be for the edge of this, I might just move this back one. Leave it open a little bit. Except it also needs to be there. 1, 2, 5, boom. This isn't necessarily carving a castle out of landscape. This is building a castle where a mountain used to be, but... This is more like a fascia that I'm building on the front of the castle. Or the front of my mountain here. And then the inside will be like however I want to build it. Okay, I can still get my awkward height towers and my awkward, like... I just want it to look weird. Like, I want it to feel weird. So how wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could build a window here. And a window here. And that would center my windows in this. A little more stairs here. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. Alright. It's officially day 111. We're gonna sleep. And yet again, I have another interruption that I must go take care of, so I will be right back. If there were ever a day of interruptions, it would be today. The day with the most pauses in the video. Okay. Let's sit and think for a second. Is it bad I want to tear it all down? I don't like it anymore. Oh. I spilled water on my desk. I want to do... I'm not liking it anymore. It almost takes away too much from the mountain. Like, I'm trying to give the Hobbit aesthetic of living in the mountain, and it just... Like, my castle needs to be part of the mountain, and it's just not part of the mountain right now. Today's a day of thinking. Okay, hold on. Let's just sit and think for a second. So I like the awkwardness of it. It's appealing to me. It definitely looks a little weird. It feels like the door should be centered. Normal castle stuff. That might be what's off-putting me from it. Like I said, I like it, but it also kind of takes away from it in the wrong kind of way, and I don't want to just, oh, let me just build a regular old Minecraft castle. That just seems kind of wrong. All right, let's center the door. Let's center the door and see how we feel about it. still feel like it's kind of taking away from the... Okay, so the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh dear. Well, that's a problem. That doesn't give me my door. That means I need to shrink it by 1. Okay. Yep. Still no. I still don't... I'm not liking the castle. It's not giving I live in a mountain. It's too much. It's too much on the exterior of the mountain. It must go. It displeases me. I can keep this aesthetic, and I can do more on the outside of it with this aesthetic. But it just... ain't it? Ain't it? And day 112, I tore it all down again, because I didn't like it. Day 110, tore down house. Day 111, built new facade. Day 112, tore down new facade because I didn't like it. Oh man, that's great. Should never have gotten rid of that staircase to the top. Made it so nice to get up here. Alright, let's take it down a couple notches with the idea of building a big castle. What did I used to do with the fronts of my houses? I just built, like, it almost looked like a shop front, like what I used to build. Is just a shop front on the front of a mountain. And then if I wanted a lookout place, I would build it in a separate place. Like, you know how this first one, it was kind of like just a big square sticking out of the front of the mountain? This unaesthetically pleasing. See, what I'm trying to get here is, like, you're like, oh, there's a decent chunk of stuff behind the front of that mountain. And then you go inside of it, and then there's just pathways and just so much stuff. Try and put this back a little bit. So the front of my house was here. This was the original front of the house. Man, these chickens are annoying. I think the beginning of the next episode is going to be me slaughtering chickens. Not really. It'll be me moving all of the animals somewhere else, so then I don't ever have to deal with them again, but, you know. But like this used to be my just this simple little, like, this would be the front of the house kind of thing. But I also really liked the 2x3 door thing that I was doing. What if I did? Let's just try something here. So, door here. Let's put our logs back. We've got our door back now. And that's right where it used to be. I almost just need to build the structure of the house again. See, because I want to keep the 2x3 doors is gonna be a constant. That is, just any room with a door will be a 2x3 door. Same with like this tunnel. It's gonna be a 2x3 door. I could still do like this kind of thing. But without the towers. That's giving bunker, which could work. It gives secret bunker. How wide is this wall? And then I can do this kind of window. Some glass. I need glass. We're coming up on the end of the episode. It's time to wind down for my hour. Although now I've finally hit my stride in the episode, which is just great. That means I can do that kind of window. That's a classic right there. It needs to be wider. I can't exactly do wider unless I, like... I can do a faux thinning of the house. I don't like the stairs. It's too new of a building technique. I don't mind that. My original windows were 3 wide. Like that. How do I make this look like it is, like, 100% constructed by hand? So it would make sense if this was one big log, right? I think. Because that's how that would work, is you would put the log like that. It takes away from the tops of the windows. The windows feel like they need to be framed in. I'm not gonna have anything aesthetically pleasing for the thumbnail, but I don't hate that. Let me just walk through the door on the house that has no walls. Okay. I'm not completely against this design. It still needs a little work, though. We love you, neighbors. I also need to move these animals desperately. Oh, and that's time for the day. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I will see you tomorrow.